I'm sure there's real good Christians in America that practice it the good way, but there's also, there's Christianity, then there's like the American spin-off of it, in like the Marvel Christian universe or whatever it is. The one where Jesus is a 6'3" quarterback all of a sudden, and blonde crew cut, playing in Michigan, hates wokeness, plays lead guitar for Kid Rock every now and then. Absolutely ripping the solo on an American flag guitar. The real Jesus. Tired of you radical leftists and your woke agenda. Implementing sarcasm, if you could have put that together. I am thinking, I want to be respectful towards God. I legitimately do. I'm trying to find God, man. I want to believe in God. Not too long ago, one of my brothers died. I was very close with him. I miss him like hell. And I hope there's a God so I can reconnect with him, you know? I was an atheist, but when he died, I went out to Joshua Tree and I ate 7 grams of mushrooms. And, well, it turns out God's a fun hang. God's a pretty downtown cat. I believe in God now, I think, I hope, I don't know. And if it's Jesus, great. That would be wicked. That'd be cool. Because every Easter, there are those people, every Easter, the only time I hear from them is I'll get a message on Easter that says, "He is risen." You get the "He is risen" text too? Every year, like clockwork. He is risen. Where the fuck is he then? You said it every year. Show yourself, Jesus. We need you. They always make it out like, we saw a shadow. Nah, he's back in the cave. We have to wait longer. For judgment, the sweet release of judgment. Damn it! Isn't that what it means? It's Judgment Day? That's not good. This isn't gonna go well. He's not gonna be like, love the way you just disregarded literally everything I said. You did your own research, and that's the goal. This Bible was cuck propaganda. You listen to Kevin Sorbo talk to Joe Rogan, dude. You would see through the Matrix. Man, hell yeah, it's a funny play on words considering what we're talking about. Blasphemy, get her out too. It'd be cool if it was Jesus. I do think about, let's say he is risen next year, let's say he does come back. I've thought about it. I don't think it's gonna go well for JC. Because honestly, the main thing is I just don't even think we'll know. I don't think he'll get enough of a social media following for it to actually make a dent. Because he will have to be an influencer. We all know that, right? In today's landscape, he has no choice. This isn't 2025 years ago. You can't ride around on a donkey talking shit. That's not going to cut it. It's not going to work. You got to get on the apps in 2025. And isn't that a letdown? How disappointing is that? Thinking about Jesus editing his own clips. That sucks. Jesus frustrated watching YouTube tutorials. Like, what the frig am I doing wrong? What the heck? He'd have a podcast. I bet 18 people in here have podcasts. You think Jesus isn't having the Godcast? Get real. The Godcast with Jesus Christ. Theme music by Kid Rock, of course. That would be a bummer too. Jesus doing like ad reads for Blue Chews or something. That would be pretty funny. Real quick, let's talk about Blue Chews, guys. Blue Chews! When's the last time she said you have risen? Use promo code Jesus this Easter for outstanding erections. I don't know. I think if Jesus does come back, the Jesus you read about in the Bible, he sounds like a pretty cool dude. I think he'd be like, I'm not playing this hyper-capitalist game. Those are evil corporations. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to insult my people by doing such stupid shit. I'm going to go take to the streets. I'm going grassroots. I'm going to go to the States. They're so Christian in the States. They love me in America. I'll go down to the Bible Belt. They called it the Bible Belt. How much do they love me down there? And that is going to go so poorly for Jesus. Imagine Jesus in Oklahoma, this Middle Eastern socialist. Robot in no shoes, like, give it all up, money's an illusion! All right, let's get Jesus to El Salvador real quick. That's MS-13. That's not Matthew 13, he's a gangster. And a libtard.